Breaking news straight from Camp Nou that's sending shockwaves through the football world. Barcelona have just landed a sensational new signing in Nico Williams, and the excitement is off the charts. The young winger has already opened up about his move, dropping hints that could change everything for the club's future. What exactly did he say? How will this mysterious transfer reshape Barcelona's attacking power? And that's not all. Before we reveal the full story, there are even more explosive Barcelona transfer updates coming your way that you absolutely can't afford to miss. Stay with us.
Barcelona are reportedly making significant strides towards securing the signing of Marcus Rashford from Manchester United, in what would be one of the most notable transfers of the summer. The England international, once regarded as a cornerstone of United's long-term plans, endured a turbulent 2024-25 season that saw him loaned out to Aston Villa in search of regular playing time and a fresh start. Although Rashford showed flashes of his quality during his loan spell, Aston Villa ultimately opted not to trigger their £40 million purchase option, largely due to financial constraints following their failure to qualify for the Champions League. Barcelona have since emerged as a serious contender for the 26-year-old forward's signature. The club sees Rashford as an ideal addition to their front line, a player capable of operating across all attacking positions, with the pace, technical ability, and top-level experience needed to make an immediate impact. However, the potential transfer is not without complications. Manchester United are believed to be holding firm on their valuation, and Rashford's current wage, reportedly one of the highest at Old Trafford, poses a major obstacle for Barcelona, who continue to navigate financial restrictions under La Liga's salary cap regulations. To accommodate a deal, Barcelona may need to offload players such as Ansu Fati, Eric Garcia, or others to create both financial room and space within the squad. Despite these challenges, talks between Rashford's camp and Barcelona have reportedly been productive, with all parties open to exploring a move that would represent a fresh start for the player and a strategic acquisition for the club. While Barcelona have yet to make a formal offer, internal discussions suggest that the club is preparing to act swiftly should the conditions become favorable. As the transfer window unfolds, a clearer picture will emerge, but optimism is growing in Catalonia that Rashford could soon be wearing the Blaugrana jersey. Barcelona are reportedly on the verge of completing a high-profile move for Liverpool star Luis Diaz, as the Spanish giants look to make a statement in the summer transfer market. The Colombian winger has impressed consistently in the Premier League since joining Liverpool from FC Porto, earning a reputation as one of the most dynamic and hard-working wide players in Europe. With his explosive pace, direct style of play, and strong work ethic, Diaz has caught the attention of several top clubs, but it is Barcelona who appear to be leading the race for his signature. The Catalan side has been actively seeking reinforcements on the flanks, especially with ongoing questions surrounding the futures of Rafinha, Ferran Torres, and Ansu Fati. Club officials view Diaz as a ready-made starter who could make an immediate impact and elevate the team's attacking threat. His versatility, being able to operate on both wings and even as a central forward, is seen as a major asset by Barca's technical staff, who have already begun planning how he would fit into the system. Manager Hansi Flick is believed to be fully behind the move, considering Diaz's relentless pressing, ability to beat defenders one-on-one, and flair in the final third as crucial elements for his tactical setup. While Liverpool have no desire to lose Diaz, the club may be willing to negotiate given the right offer, particularly with a new era underway following Jurgen Klopp's departure. Barcelona are exploring ways to structure a deal that suits their ongoing financial challenges, including staggered payments and potential player exchanges. Behind the scenes, negotiations have reportedly advanced in recent days, with Diaz representatives maintaining regular contact with Barcelona officials. The player is believed to be intrigued by the opportunity to join one of Europe's most historic clubs and take on a new challenge in La Liga. Sources close to the situation suggest that while there are still hurdles to clear, particularly around the transfer fee, which could exceed €60 million, there is growing optimism that a deal can be struck before the end of June. If finalized, the signing of Luis Diaz would be a major coup for Barcelona, signaling their intent to return to the top of European football. It would also be a significant move for the player himself, offering him a chance to shine on a different stage and become a key figure in one of football's most ambitious projects. Ansu Fati is reportedly on the verge of completing a transfer to AS Monaco, with the young forward expected to leave FC Barcelona in the coming days. Once considered the golden boy of La Masia and the long-term successor to Lionel Messi, Fati's time at the Camp Nou has taken an unexpected turn over the past few seasons. After bursting onto the scene with electrifying performances and becoming the youngest goalscorer in Barcelona's history, Fati's progress was derailed by a series of long-term injuries that robbed him of consistency and momentum during a critical phase of his development. Negotiations between the two clubs are believed to be in an advanced stage, with the transfer expected to be finalized shortly. The deal is likely to be a permanent move, with Barcelona reportedly willing to accept a lower fee than originally anticipated in exchange for offloading Fati's wages and gaining financial flexibility ahead of a crucial summer transfer window. While some reports suggest a buyback clause or percentage of future sale may be included in the agreement, Barcelona's priority is to clear space in the squad and wage structure. From Fati's perspective, the move to Monaco represents an opportunity to reset his career away from the intense spotlight of Barcelona. The French club, which is preparing for a return to Champions League football and looking to build a youthful, dynamic squad, could provide the ideal environment for him to rediscover the confidence and form that made him one of the most talked-about talents in Europe just a few years ago. For Barcelona, letting go of a homegrown player like Ansu is undoubtedly a bittersweet decision. He was once seen as the future of the club, a symbol of the post-Messi era, but the realities of form, fitness, and financial management have forced the club to make a difficult but necessary decision. As Fati prepares to embark on a new chapter in his career, Barcelona will look to use the space and funds generated from his departure to strengthen their squad in key areas and continue their rebuilding efforts. Unless there is a last-minute change, Ansu Fati's move to AS Monaco could be completed by the end of the week, bringing his time at Barcelona to an emotional, if not unexpected, end. Nico Williams is set to become Barcelona's first major signing of the summer, with the athletic club winger reportedly arriving in the Catalan capital to finalize the details of his transfer. The 21-year-old has been one of the standout performers in La Liga over the past 2 seasons, drawing attention for his blistering pace, creativity, and mature performances beyond his age. Now, after weeks of speculation, it appears that a deal is all but done, with sources close to the negotiations confirming that Williams has traveled to Barcelona to undergo his medical and complete the final paperwork. The move comes as Barcelona look to inject fresh energy into their attack, and Nico is seen as a perfect fit for the club's long-term vision. The Spanish international is expected to slot in on the left wing, bringing a directness and flair that has sometimes been missing in recent campaigns. His understanding with fellow Spain teammate Lamine Yamal, developed during international duty, is seen as a promising foundation for a new-look frontline. Manager Hansi Flick is believed to be a strong admirer of Nico's style, valuing his work rate, tactical intelligence, and ability to beat defenders in one-on-one situations. Barcelona are reportedly activating the winger's €58 million release clause, a fee the club views as a worthwhile investment for a player of his age and potential. With other European giants circling, Barca moved swiftly to get the deal over the line, motivated by a desire to avoid a drawn-out transfer saga and secure one of Spain's most exciting young talents before the preseason begins. Nico's arrival is also being interpreted as a signal of intent from Barcelona, who, despite their financial limitations, are determined to rebuild a competitive squad capable of challenging domestically and in Europe. Though the official announcement is expected in the coming days, preparations are already underway behind the scenes. Barcelona have scheduled a presentation at the Camp Nou following the completion of medical tests, and club staff are reportedly preparing media materials to unveil their newest signing. Williams' arrival could also pave the way for further departures in the forward line, with players like Ferran Torres and Rafinha potentially on the market to make room in both the squad and the wage bill. With his bags already in Barcelona and the final stages of the deal progressing smoothly, Nico Williams' long-rumored move is on the brink of becoming reality.